Hello everyone and welcome to my car studio. I don't know if the audio is good here, but we do what we can. So, I have determined what the first film will be, mainly because it is actually a selection of convenience. I will be getting to my list and I will be adhering to that order most of the time. However, to get this thing started, I should probably watch one that I've seen in the last few weeks or months. So this movie comes to mind, so we're going to review it. But first, the life update. First, I hope you're doing okay. The heat wave is a lot. Where I am, it is like over 90 degrees. It really is. It feels like it's freaking 100. I don't know. I should probably check what the weather is. Or I'll just stay right here in this car. How about that? Anywho, so I hope you are doing okay with the heat wave if it's affecting where you are. I hope your Friday gets off to a nice start. That is an ambulance. I'm also wishing them a quick recovery. Let's keep moving. So yeah, good luck with the heat wave. Drink a lot of water. Use your sunscreen as recommended in the last video. What do I got going on this weekend? There's two things, I think. Later today, I think there is a live performance. Think of it like a restaurant bar thing where people sing. So I think I might check out that. And then after that, there might be like a dancing moment. I haven't decided yet. I also need to do some reading. I'm reading a book by a YouTuber, actually. I'm not going to name them, but they're pretty great. The book's going pretty well. I will say that. So one day I will probably just have it on my recommended list. So keep that in mind. But speaking of books, if you're reading anything really good, if it's really good in general, feel free to drop it below, the people who watch this video. But a more specific ask with a more limited scope would be if anyone has any fiction books that are slightly challenging to read. I know that sounds weird, but after being in school for quite a long time, I find highly popularized or highly accessible fiction books can be a little distracting in the way they're written because they're written in such an accessible manner that now, since my brain got so used to like reading, when you're in school, like research papers and citing sources and all this dense stuff, it is slightly switched what I would prefer to read if it's fiction. So yeah, if you have anything that's dense-ish, I don't mean like numbers of pages. I mean like, every few pages you do pause and go, what the heck does that word mean? Like I would like to learn a new word every now and then, if that makes sense. So anywho, if you have any fiction books in that realm, can you drop them below? Because that'd be great. So anywho, let's wrap up the intro part. Please stay hydrated. Please don't stay in the sun. Avoid it if you can. Use sunscreen if you are going to go out in the sun. Weekend plans, like I said, hopefully some live music, maybe a little bit of dancing, and I should probably read more of my book because I want to make progress on that. Let me know if you have any fun weekend plans, and more specifically, if you have any challenging fiction books. If you could help me and the entire community out, that'd be great. But now, without further ado, let's talk about Greyhound. Greyhound stars, what's his name? I can do it. Tom Hanks. That sounds right. Yeah. Forrest Gump. It stars Forrest Gump. That's a joke, of course. It stars Tom Hanks, who previously portrayed Forrest Gump. And it doesn't have to be, I don't have to be super in depth because yes, there's slight spoilers in some of these reviews, but again, my main goal is to let you know if you're someone who likes military movies, if you should watch Greyhound. And the strong conclusion is that you should definitely watch Greyhound if you get the chance. So it's a film about, I think it's World War II. He is a new captain of a Navy vessel, and he is escorting a lot of civilian ships across the Atlantic to get to Britain. Unfortunately, I think not just one submarine, but a number of submarines are following this pack of civilian ships that he's one of the escorts, and they're taking them out one by one. And he's doing what he can, and some of the other escorting Navy ships are doing what they can to defend the civilian ships. But the subs are just sniping them. They're not really sniping them because they're underwater, so that doesn't really work. But just know that's generally the premise. The whole film builds suspense through trying to figure out where the submarine is located. It's underwater, and the radar is not always accurate, I guess. At least in this film, it was portrayed as not either accurate, or some things weren't in range, and or if the submarine was quiet enough, maybe you just couldn't figure out where it was. So the suspense is built on trying to figure out, are you going to find out where the submarine is before the submarine figures out where you are and torpedoes you? So it was very exciting, kind of watching the captain make the best decisions he could to try to defend the civilian ships that his ship is escorting, but also defend his own ship and minimize casualties. So if World War II is your thing, or you just want to learn more about it, or you like Tom Hanks, and or you, like me, are just like, you know what? It's summer. What's a little summer activity, a little hobby to do? We're going to watch some military movies, but only ones that are pretty good. Don't waste your time on ones that, I'm sorry, just aren't very well directed or put together. This film is worth your time. It's a great time. And it has, I guess, was shot with using good cameras, good quality cameras. So yeah, so I would say if you got a nice TV, or if you don't, if you just have a laptop, regardless, check out Greyhound. I think it's on Apple TV Plus, but it probably can be ordered elsewhere. And it's a pretty good movie. One little critique is there's like a question mark love interest in the film that has no real impact to the plot at all. Like zero plot, zero. Like you see this female maybe for 4 scenes. Like why'd you put it in there? The movie would have been exactly the same without the female love interest. I don't understand why she was there, but it's fine. So yeah, check out Greyhound because it's quite a good movie. I will let you know if the next movie that I'm reviewing is any good. I'm pretty sure it's Zero Dark 30, but again, I don't make promises. Pretty sure though. So let me know if you have seen Greyhound, if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, definitely pop off in the comments section. I'd love to learn more. And then finally, if you haven't seen it, definitely consider watching it this weekend, because like I said, it's a good time. It's a good time. If you're, one day going to join the military, I think that will, get you in a mentality that's very, how do you make, quick but very well informed, as informed as you can be, decisions that's aligned with the mission and it's best for your crew, and all those things. I think it was just a very well done movie that kept me and the individuals I was with quite entertained. So that's a wrap. I will see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Stay hydrated. Have fun, but not too much fun, as my parents like to say. And yeah, bye.